Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
how
I'll
it will
stop
So
talking
start.
I'm watching Young Justice, and Superboy, they give him like a high school identity to go be in high school. And everybody's wearing like Superman shirts, except the one kid with an M on his shirt. And I'm like, no.
Marvin.
It's fucking Marvin from Super Friends, the first season, like 1973, where Marvin, like Wendy, and Wonder Dog were like these Hanna-Barbera, like dumbass characters that just hung out with Batman and Robin. And they were just basically, their purpose was to get captured every episode. So Superman would have to go save him. I'm like, we
good writing.
literally
They have deep cuts in the
that's
show.
not. That's
There's a
just,
lot of deep cuts in
I
the
don't
show.
know. I don't want those characters to exist. Like they're just.
What do you
I
mean?
just like,
They're mainstay comic.
because I'm
characters.
watching Super Friends, like, again, I'm like 6 or 7, and I want like a
We need the
really.
we need the
I'm
Gleek
reading
cameo.
comics at that age, and I want like I want like good superhero stories, and I'm like, I got like Shaggy, like discount Shaggy and discount Scooby, on the Super Friends.
Batman
no,
has teamed
Yeah,
up
just,
with
there's some
Mystery
crossovers.
Inc.
Multiple times.
multiple
I don't even
times.
fine.
They're
Scooby
the
with
world's
Batman and
greatest
Robin is
detectives.
fine, but I don't want like his discount cousin Wonder Dog.
Just
Scooby-Doo?
wait for the Gleek
Then I don't
cameo.
need, oh yeah, Wonder Twin Powers and Gleek, they're coming too.
Wonder
That's
Twin
Injustice.
Powers.
If that's on it, thank you. Because if that's in Young Justice, I'm walking out. I want to see the
They
Wonder
don't go
Twins
that
ever
far.
again.
They don't go that far.
So,
I forget
thank
that one.
God.
There's that one channel that does like the shitty like voiceovers of like the static images.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's like one where it's talking about like I think I forget someone's like trying to get added. They're kicking like Batman out of the Justice League or something, and it's like Wendy and Marvin are there like in the league still and like Gleek, and it's like, or he's being accepted, and Batman realizes that he's been accepted after like all these other horrible characters. Like,
I literally pay for everything.
And there's Space Monkey. He's a space monkey too, by the way.
yeah,
Space Monkey.
What do you mean? That's cool, man.
He's just
What do you mean?
purple.
Welcome back to the 716
With the Gleek
Legion.
video game.
I
I'm
like
Ryan.
Young Justice. I
I'm
don't want
Jack.
anybody to hate about that. I'm just hating on Young Justice. I'm just hating.
He's
on
hating
that.
the specific
Sorry.
aspect of.
I don't want to get I don't want to get like ripped in the comments or something for that.
I don't think anyone in our comments are gonna
No.
come at. Well, maybe they will for Young Justice. But
It's a great show.
It's perfect.
what are your names?
And when we'll start the recording, we start talking about Young Justice.
We've already introduced.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Right.
What are your guys' names?
We don't have them. They don't exist. We're just kind of we fade in like when the camera starts rolling. You know. And
They're actually smudges on the lens.
Yeah, they're.
I'm Christian. Which camera am I looking at?
That
one.
one.
The
It's
small one.
like-
Ironically.
Who are you?
Oh, Rich. I thought we were doing like an intro.
we're very
I did.
We
but
did
you
an
guys
intro.
were.
We were tall. We were.
I'm-
we were still
I was
bullshitting.
channeling.
so-
You can tell that we're related. Like, there were moments where I'm like,
we were still busy rambling
dumb-
on
yeah,
and bullshitting. So
fuckers.
we have to bleep that because
Ryan, what are we watching today?
We're watching Justice
Super
League
Friends.
Doom.
Oh,
It's like-
thank God it's not Super Friends. I don't know this. I've not seen this. I purposely didn't look it up or nothing.
I have seen it.
I've seen it.
No Robins in this, I see.
No.
This is just Justice
I
League.
may have seen it. I don't remember. I know what happens kind of in it, but I don't know if I've like. Seen
It has.
clips
I
seen
saw it when it came out. I haven't watched it since. Like
I
I've seen
watch
clips of it, but I don't.
If
watch
I have seen it,
I
it's been
watch
like
it
5 years,
occasionally.
so
It must be pretty popular because
It
if
is-
you open up the app,
Yeah.
it almost always comes up as something you should watch.
Yes.
if you
It's
go on
one
like
of-
IMDb, it's like one of the better. Like there's all these like animated, like
Yeah.
non in theater, like
Right.
DC
movies, like all the DC AU ones, and like this
Right.
is like along with like Flashpoint and a few other like
Okay.
Dark Knight Returns, which
Yeah.
will probably also react.
But this
to.
is not in any continuity that I've seen.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
No, I think this is like a
just kind of
standalone.
Solo.
This is like a standalone thing.
Completely standalone.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this is one of the more highly rated like
Yeah,
animated
it's
DC
like
projects.
arguably top 5.
Is this based on a comic
Yes.
or anything?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yes.
DC stuff's mostly based on
Tower of
comics.
Babel, right?
I think so.
I think it's called. Anyways, let's get
we go.
started.
It's funny when they try to make the Warner Brothers logo look cool.
Sometimes they do that.
Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Oh, Kevin Conroy. Tim Daly is still my favorite Superman voiceover.
Actually, I think most of these voices are from the DCAU.
So there was an interview
plays
after
Ethan
this
Filoni,
movie
yep.
came out, and it was
Okay.
kind of like a reunion
Yeah.
from like Justice League U.
Yeah, these are the ones, right?
Filoni plays Green Lantern a lot, doesn't he?
Yes. And this
Michael
is the-
Rosenbaum.
These are the ones I watched.
Lex Luthor.
I watched that Justice League.
Oh, so good.
Oh, he's dead.
Batman, what'd you do?
Was this Law and Order?
This movie almost always makes me
Gambit.
think of, like, the animation style of this movie is the exact same as Young Justice, and I always think that it's a prequel to this
This is
movie.
actually kind of yeah, you're right.
It looks like a prequel to the show, except for that Cyborg is in this
Batman.
movie.
I found them. And tell
Yeah,
Cyborg,
Cyborg
he was
doesn't appear
right
to, like,
about how they've been breaking
season
into these
of Young
places.
Justice and stuff.
Copy that. Hold your position. Help is on the way.
Bruh,
Hold my position.
there's no waiting for justice.
That's what I call a safe cracker.
Boo.
I've never seen these people in my life.
We're on a time.
Really?
What are you doing out there?
Keeping watch.
Yeah, I think I've only seen clips of this because I don't like recall this at all.
Is this a store? What is this?
This is a diamond vault.
like a-
They-
yeah.
They have a lot of them, Dad. What do you mean?
Peekaboo, I see you.
Pick a card. Any card.
Normal
Ouch.
human, dead.
Batman?
He's got
Scraped up.
He's not a normal human.
Let's say, yeah, that's gonna.
That was pretty cool, actually. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's cool.
No, diamonds refract light or whatever.
Yeah.
What? I'm supposed to be worried about Robin?
There you go. That's the only Robin you hear in this.
He's at the boarding school.
He's in the Himalayas.
Ooh,
Yes.
it's
might
the
wanna
Super
give up
Friends.
Crap. It's the Justice League.
It's the most unnecessary line in this movie, if I'm being honest.
Good, thanks for telling us.
I didn't know otherwise.
Keeping score. Not literally. Because if we are, it's 8-7 my favor.
I got all my.
Batman, are you okay?
I'll live.
But will you rest?
So will Ace, apparently.
He's still a little embarrassed from last time.
He sucker punched me.
Like, do these characters not look exactly like Young Justice?
Their designs are mostly similar.
Pretty
Yeah.
close.
I think Manhunter's a little bit different. I mean, to be fair, Wonder Woman like barely shows up in Young Justice.
That's fair.
Like,
It's because you're not a young Wonder Woman.
there is actually, but even that
Wonder
character
Girl.
doesn't get like any play.
But
like,
she's
in
not
Young
really.
Justice.
What I've seen, I don't think she's.
Season 3, she's
Don't
in there
bother.
a lot.
I just looked.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
The whole complex, except for the last vault room. Shall we?
After you.
Like you've got a choice.
That was actually pretty sick.
Found him.
That's pretty cool. He just comes back, he's his arms folded.
Flank him. I'll make sure he stays inside until you get there.
That will work too.
I don't remember. Is this Flash Barry Allen or Wally West?
I think it's Barry in this one.
I feel that's Barry Allen.
You'll never catch me, Lantern.
Lots of women say that.
I mean, Absolute Flash
Police?
is coming out.
Bang.
Bang.
So. Say Absolute Flash is coming out in a few months. Actually,
Yeah.
that's Wally.
Jesus.
That look cool as hell, actually.
Lore accurate Superman.
Let me break my other hand.
Say goodnight, Ace.
Let me give you a hand.
How big is this flag circle?
Surrender peacefully and you will not be harmed.
Really don't think so, Martian.
I hope when James Gunn finally gets to the Justice League in like, I don't know, 2040, that we get Martian.
Trying to make me look away? It's not gonna work.
I'm pretty sure it is, Jack.
I am unharmed.
I love how casual they are about this.
This is another Friday night for them.
King escaped me. He was headed in that direction.
Bro, put your nipples away. Kids are watching this.
Don't think so, Your Highness.
Booyah.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Hey guys, you missed one, but I got him for you.
What were you doing out here? I thought you were helping.
I am helping. Batman thought your robbery spree was being done with some kind of extra-dimensional tech.
I asked him to consult because his father did so much work in the field.
Since Dad passed, I'm the world's ranking expert in multi-dimensional interface.
This isn't even their standard MO. Anything on the hard drive?
A lot. I'm still sorting it all out.
Wake up.
You could just use your hand. You really need to waste your ring power on that.
I want a lawyer.
First you want a doc, then you want a lawyer.
Diana, would you be so kind?
You sure know how to take the fun out of an interrogation.
How very cop of you, Hal Jordan.
The lasso compels you to tell the truth.
I do not know.
I know you don't like to do it, Jean.
Not unnecessarily.
We got layers.
I've read the minds of his entire group. None of them knows the origin.
Only the
of
robot
device.
knew. Too bad Superman killed it.
He wouldn't have been able to read his mind anyhow.
Plug in, Batman will plug in, you know, like.
Cyborg.
It's Cyborg, yeah.
Let's pull up his SD
Your
card.
injuries are severe. If you wish, a
He
session
gotta
with
go-
my
he
healing
got a
ray
couple
could save you
cuts.
several days.
The
of
purple
They're
healing
the
ray.
Purple healing ray.
Ooh.
Well, I'm tired, so unless something comes up, we'll reconvene at the regular meeting on Thursday.
I still think we could search the hard drive on the device for...
I've still got 16 petabytes of data to sort through. I'll call you as soon as I've got something.
Petabytes.
This is a very well-adjusted cyborg, by the way. It's like smiling and shit.
I think it's well, since his dad's like passed. It's
Yeah.
like he's been Cyborg.
He's got no
for a
daddy
long
issues.
time, and so.
Security systems disarmed.
Call Alfred. Come on. Let's see Alfred.
Does he even have a backseat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome Batcave.
This is basically the Young Justice. Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I love that the Batwing looks like a bat.
And the honestly the DC.
Late night playing cards, Master Bruce.
DCA.
One we've watched.
How did
so
you know?
I know that there's the two.
There's one
that
stuck
are
in
very
here.
similar.
Tradition calls for hiding these up one's sleeves.
Was that sarcasm, Alfred?
Mild teasing at best.
Not going to let me go to work.
Correct, Master Bruce. Not until you've had proper medical attention,
Fine.
food, and a minimum of 8 hours bed rest.
Let's just get this over with.
You can eat while you brood.
You brood.
It will be delightful, I'm sure.
All right.
All right. Shade, right?
No, this is Mirror Master.
This is Mirror Master. I'm in.
Then get to work. This is the most vulnerable moment of the entire plan.
The inner sanctum of the entire operation? People who've seen Get Smart will recognize that.
For the amount of money I paid LexCorp, it had better.
I couldn't see anything while I was in the mirror. Maybe I should snoop around and see if I can find out who he really is.
The information I sent you to steal is far more valuable than Batman's secret identity. Besides, I already know it.
You know who Batman...
Download complete.
Gotta go to IMDb. It doesn't list it there.
You will.
Deacon Chill and Mirrors.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you made?
He's the
Mirrors?
mirror
Is that how he left?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
He can he can travel through mirrors.
Okay.
This Bane is
I'd never seen that character before in my life, so.
Robin at Downs.
Bane's dead.
this Bane is also an exact replica of Young Justice.
Yeah, not wrong.
Except he's showing more chest. And pelvis.
It's not broken.
Female number 1.
Star Sapphire.
Star Sapphire.
If this is an elaborate ambush, you won't fare any better than the alligator.
That's not what Bane sounds like.
Bane, isn't it? I'm Atala. Big fan of your work.
My arm's big for no other reason.
The scary guy is Malafa Ak. And the lady with the claws is Cheetah.
Cheetah!
Get ready, here it comes.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
We are super evil.
In the middle of a swamp, just like normal.
This is where the Super Friends show up.
I like this one. It doesn't look like Darth Vader's helmet, like it did when I was a kid.
Kind of
Each of
crappy
these is
that
like
there's
one
like
of their villains, right?
Yeah, it's kind of crappy that there's no like walkway. You have to walk through the sewer to get to the front door.
Is Tar Sapphire always a villain?
No.
No.
I was about to say.
She's
like,
been reformed several times.
Welcome to the Hall of Doom. I'm Vandal Savage. I'm pleased to see you all.
This is similar to Young Justice.
Yeah.
Kind of.
He just doesn't
He's
have
a bit
3
more,
scars
he's
on
a
his
bit
face.
more broad.
What if we just
Young
kept the
Justice.
money and not shown up?
You'd live the rest of your very short lives in fear of the moment when I would inevitably find you. You 5 and Mirror Master are here because you each have a personal vendetta against a member of the Justice League. You wish to see them dead, while I have no personal enmity towards them. I have a vision for this world, and they would stand in my way. In short, we need each other.
I love Vandal Savage as a villain.
Capable of killing Wonder Woman by myself.
Why haven't you?
History says otherwise.
She's like, oh.
Savage has foolproof plans for how we can destroy them.
And I will pay you $100 million, plus expenses, for each Justice Leaguer you take off the table.
I don't see any of us looking for the exit.
Then it's settled.
Who the hell's Metallo a villain?
To the Legion of Doom.
What?
Is Metallo a Superman villain?
Yeah.
Okay. Just,
He's powered by kryptonite.
oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know half this. Obviously, the one guy's a Martian.
He's honestly the deepest cut of all the characters.
You the Martian guy?
Yeah, Malafa'ak.
I have some.
Let's say Tigra and
Pleasant
not
news.
Tigra. I always say Tigra. Cheetah and Bane, self-explanatory.
Where are my parents' caskets?
I don't know, sir. We found it like this just a few minutes ago.
Whoever did this is going to pay.
Perhaps I can help you with that.
When I said I didn't know who was responsible for this, I may have been lying.
I love the
Aquaman.
I love the seafood
Aquaman.
restaurant that we go to all the time.
We actually surprised you?
It's been a busy week. I'd forgotten it was my birthday. Also, I'd never mentioned it to any of you.
Your stalker knows all. She really likes you, you know.
Fire.
I didn't know how old you were, so I just put a lot.
You're supposed to wait for us to sing happy birthday.
I hope you at least made a wish.
I didn't order that.
It's from the lady. Do you know her?
I do not.
Rude.
A little bit.
Got a light.
I don't smoke. You seem very familiar.
You don't need a line, John. I'm obviously interested in you.
I can't place your face. That's unusual for me.
Use your Martian vision.
How do you...
It was me, Barry.
You remember when you were making out with your girlfriend?
That was me.
Cool.
Meanwhile, in Capital City.
Actually, it's Metropolis.
Hey, can we wrap this up? We're blocking traffic, and it's obvious what happened here.
No, I think this is Central City.
Come on, Alan. Don't do this to me
This is
again.
Flash, because isn't Flash like a forensics guy?
Yeah, he's a forensic scientist.
Mirror Master's robbing the new maglev train from Keystone City.
Bag and tag everything and be thorough. This is a murder, not an accident.
Where you going?
Very clearly has an obvious.
He's a fan.
Flash
He's a
ring.
fan.
Put his sunglasses on.
Don't worry as I walk into this alley.
Who's the officer in charge?
Special Agent Porter. My office reached out to you. An unknown number of heavily armed militiamen have taken over the mine.
Assault mine? For what?
Salt.
Call themselves the Identity Brotherhood. They plan to use the salt mine as their base during the Second American Revolution.
The second.
They've killed 12 people and wounded 3 of my men.
Why not go in hard and take them down?
I'd like to, but they have at least 6 hostages, workers, trapped down there with them.
Got it. This is Green Lantern. I'm coming in.
Subtle.
Back in 5.
Setting a timer now.
But what, there's just gonna be a bunch of yellow in this cave or something? It's like, that's still a thing? I don't know. That's still...
It depends on what universe it is.
Which one of the bad guys was his?
The
one
Star
the Star
Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Oh, okay.
Carol Ferris.
His old bay.
I'm about to say, don't they have like a thing?
He never, like, in all other continuities, he never uses phasing enough.
Mirror Master's in here.
One at a time.
We're shipping old cash to the Federal Reserve.
Old cash?
It's being taken out of circulation. It'll be destroyed and replaced with new bills.
Stay here and I'll take a crack at him.
wanna
Start
shoot
shooting. Start
somebody.
shooting all the mirrors.
I never get to use this. I never.
Took you long enough to get here. I brought you something.
A mirror.
Hologram. Figures.
How did it do damage? Oh, he's in there somewhere.
He refracts and manipulates light.
Come on, I'm not gonna kill you yet.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, this is me done.
She's still alive.
For now.
I call this my hostage box. At the end of the countdown, already in progress, the box will activate and instantly kill the old woman, unless you use your super speed to get her out.
It's a trap.
Most probably, but you can't take that chance, or pass up the challenge.
Run, Barry, run!
Careful. It's a bomb with a 3-mile blast radius. If you try to remove the bomb, it explodes. If you do nothing in 60 seconds, it explodes. Once you start running, if you decelerate,
It explodes.
you've got 12 seconds to decide what to do.
Bro said, F this grandma. I'm out.
The grandma wasn't real.
Why are you here, Malifaux?
To buy you a drink. It's laced with a chemical that has an odd effect on Martian biology. You couldn't taste it over the soda.
She roofied him.
She did.
Oh, it won't kill you. Your
You'll
body will
filter it out in a few hours. It's magnesium, by the way. No.
Magnesium lights on fire very easily.
Stay back.
Oh man, he's the freaking Martian Manhunter.
She had a light this whole time.
Liar!
Jeez.
He doesn't smoke.
That's not what that
That's
said.
not what she said. She said he doesn't smoke. Horrible caption.
For anyone who like, we're watching this with the captions on. The caption said he doesn't smell good.
I would say it did the trick where like I read it and it sounded like that.
Next fiscal year. Now, we all know the federal money was a one-time thing to help boost the economy.
That's strangely.
He's going to jump off the top of the Daily Planet.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so
Clearly
it's
Lois-
implied. Yeah, I was about to say it's implied
Clearly
that she
in this
knows.
film, Lois knows who Superman is.
He took off his glasses on accident once. That's how she found out.
That bracelet trick always impresses me, but at least I got to you once.
Lara Croft.
Is it?
Sounds like it.
You drugged me. Catch me if you can.
Maybe you're drugged and you shouldn't chase her.
It's not possible.
Wonder Woman. Look, it's Wonder Woman. It's Wonder Woman. No way. Dude, she's so hot.
Canonical. It's like between the tits.
It's a bird.
Mr. Ackardson, may I call you Henry?
Call me whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Nothing does.
I'm gonna call you a man with no chin. Just goes right into the neck.
Any closer. I'll do it.
Bro came double ready for
He was like,
suicide.
I'm doubling down. I got 2 ways.
No one's stopping me. Oh, they're dead.
Help me.
Don't hurt her. All your partners are captured, or worse.
All of them?
All of them. You've got no options.
I've got one.
Listen, that's just her.
Well, they wanted him to be subtle, so that kind of worked out.
No.
Brother, there is nothing to find after an explosion like that.
I don't understand. Why didn't I disarm him? Why didn't I? I'm so sorry.
She sort of looks like me, doesn't she?
Carol?
Yes, her name was Carol too.
I didn't mean...
You didn't mean to get all those people killed?
We'll have that 1X.
What didn't you mean, Hal?
I don't know. I'm...
Afraid?
Yes. I don't deserve this.
Good plans, good plans.
This Vandal Savage guy's really smart.
I spent my life fighting for the little guy, fighting for truth and justice.
In the American way.
But I've fought for the same things, even when they don't seem fashionable. It's a never-ending battle.
I'm not the man you think I am. I'm too weak to fight anymore.
You're stronger than you know, Mr. Atkinson.
Kryptonite bullet. Kryptonite heart.
Metallo's honestly such an Superman only has underrated villains. There's Lex, there's Brainiac, and everyone else is underrated, in my opinion.
Like Doomsday?
Okay, and Doomsday. I don't consider Darkseid a pure Superman villain, but if you count him, then fine, 4. It's odd. Okay, there's a lot.
I like Green Lantern. It's like we're just oppressive. Like,
it's Batman's the simplest. What if we just beat his ass?
Yeah, but he's like a dude. Like, it's just traumatize him with his parents, and then get the jump on him.
I mean, that's the same thing they're basically doing to Green Lantern.
Hello, Bruce. Sorry I couldn't be there for this, but I have a rather large check to pick up. You were concerned about where I put your parents? Don't be. They're very close.
The fact that he took the time to record that is very funny to me.
Kill Bill it. Oh my gosh.
Batman's will to live is stronger than
anything.
Literally everything else.
Our business is completed. You are, of course, free to go.
You hinted at a larger scheme.
I did, and the offer remains open to you all. The next stage of my plans might be considered genocidal. It's the next step in a plan to transform the planet in a manner that will render your $100 million payday meaningless.
What possible profit could there be in destroying the world?
The first thing you have to understand is that I am older than the human race. So far as I know, I cannot die.
Is that a fact?
Go ahead.
That would honestly be hilarious.
You are correct. Money won't matter. It's trivial in the long run.
You only get one.
Everyone gets one. Tell Peter.
Tell Peter. Yeah, apparently everyone else gets one.
75,000 years ago, a disaster nearly rendered humanity extinct. I enslaved the survivors and ruled with an iron hand. In a few generations, my people were well underway to repopulating the Earth. I was happy then.
I wasn't. So it's just evil shit. It's just like, I'm evil. I was happy 80,000 years ago.
Before I take over, I intend to soften them up.
Or 2/3.
Depending on how it goes.
Numbers.
To you, my warlords, I offer dominion over as much of what remains of the planet as each of you can hold. Second only to me.
I bought some nukes. I got money.
See, you're standing on a missile.
It's robots and drones.
It's quite simple, Mr. Bond. This is very
I got
much
one
a
big
80s
missile.
Bond thing.
I don't expect you to talk. I expect you to
from the Planet
die.
of the Apes movie.
You blew it up.
Talk to me, Dad.
Use the teeth.
Mom, I can't tell because you're decayed.
Jesus, the blood.
Don't worry, it's already sort of edited for you.
Okay, he's dead.
That's what you think.
That actually can
just
work,
saying,
but you have to
where's
like
Alfred?
you have to funnel
This is like Alfred
the,
just saying
the
"Geez, I
stuff
wonder what
into
happened
their
to Bruce.
feet.
He went out to see his parents' graves. Oh, now he's pissed. And now he's got time to plan.
He has
I love
prep
this-
time.
I love this plan.
Oh, so she killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Thinking they were okay. I get it now. I figured that's what it was.
Why are you guys attacking Wonder Woman?
Get out of my face, Tin Man. I've had enough trouble with superheroes today to last me a lifetime.
Not as much as you're gonna have if you don't give me a straight answer.
She was fighting the cheetah, then suddenly started attacking everyone.
Look at her. She's having a seizure or something. You could be right. Her pulse, blood pressure, and respiration are off the charts. I'm gonna talk her down. Pull your men back.
We like to kill people, don't you know? We're the military.
It's a woman.
A cheetah with a hologram.
Be the real one.
Whatever that weapon is, Cheetah, it won't work.
Did you just call me Cheetah?
Wait a minute.
Something ain't right.
She thinks I'm Cheetah.
As if the random cops are gonna understand what you mean.
Wonder Woman, just listen for a minute. Whatever it looks like.
I'm not Cheetah. Think about it. All those dozens of cheetahs you saw, how is that possible?
I don't know.
She knows you'll never quit a fight. I think you're supposed to keep going until your heart gives out, or a cop gets lucky and shoots you.
I've identified the frequency, so I'm just gonna broadcast
Would love to see what's happening from Wonder Woman's perspective right now.
Let's get you some medical attention.
Get you some medical attention, bitch.
Cyborg?
That's me, all right.
Yeah, it's all forgiven.
You want to tell me what the hell is going on here?
You killed like 50,000
You
people.
murdered some people.
Where have you been? When I saw the grave had been restored, I assumed you'd gone after...
Later, I'm busy.
Bruce, Superman's been shot.
What?
Flash, listen carefully. I need you to go to Star Labs Kyoto and have them forge a piece of kryptonite into a scalpel. Bring it to me.
Can't help you. I got a bomb bolted to my wrist. If I stop,
It'll explode. Keep running. I'll call back when I can. Need your help. John? John?
It's salt water.
It's Batman. What's happening? I'm still burning! Alfred, get the Batwing ready. The Justice League is under attack.
By whom?
By me!
That's the money shot. That's the money shot.
This is cool. This is cool.
Oh.
I did not even think of that. I didn't even think
Nice.
of that. I'm a stupid person.
I'm with Cyborg.
Bring him with you. The plans don't account for him. He could be the key.
Key to what? What's going on, Batman? Do you know something?
The Justice League is in extreme danger.
you don't say. Listen, I can't keep running. I think I can vibrate.
No, it won't work. You have to trust me.
You got a better idea?
No.
Slightly. How far away are you from an iceberg?
I'm never far from anything.
About to say it.
Slow it down enough?
Just to make one misstep.
Got it.
Don't slip on the ice. On the iceberg.
God, Michael Rosenbaum is just...
He
is the Flash.
Yeah, he's
For
such a great
animation.
actor.
WB, if you're watching this, do the Smallville animated show.
Yes.
They're willing to do it. Just do it. It's not a very invisible plane.
Sharp piece of ice.
Flash!
I should probably
Flash,
trap
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Now everyone listen very carefully. We can still save Superman and Green Lantern if you do exactly what I say.
When he takes command, he takes command.
Absolutely. What's up?
How long have you been brooding? That's my job.
Hal, listen to me. However it looks, this wasn't your fault.
Whose fault was it then? I was the one with the most powerful weapon in the universe.
I know more than a little about arrogance. I also know about dead bodies, and that isn't one. She's a sophisticated android.
Built by Tio Moro.
I was afraid that...
No, you weren't afraid. Not really. You were dosed with a synthesized version of the Scarecrow's fear gas, because will is the source of your strength.
And fear is the enemy of will.
It's a good plan.
Which one's Will?
So put your damn ring on and start kicking some ass.
Wrong finger.
Can't see the right hand.
Psychological profiling? No way Star Sapphire came up with this on her own. I did this to you, to all of you.
The animation is just like, what?
Flash is at Star Labs Kyoto, waiting for them to finish making a kryptonite scalpel. This can work.
I'm glad you think so, because you're going to be doing the cutting.
Who with the what now? What's that?
A piece of kryptonite that you're going to use like a lens. Narrow your blaster to minimum and filter it through.
I really don't know if I can...
Please.
Lois Lane, what are you doing here?
That's good.
We're ready for you now.
What would a human doctor even like be helpful here? Wouldn't a Kryptonian like heart be in his stomach or something?
No, they're exactly.
It's like the same.
Everything's the exact
It's
same
like
spot.
this.
Lead box, somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy Olsen.
Just throw it in the sewer. Should have said the line from Justice League.
What happened?
First you wanted to die. now
Why
you
don't you
want
ask
to
him?
I did it, and I'm
So-
proud of it. I'd do it again.
In our Thursday meeting, we're going to have to discuss this.
The attacks were strategically brilliant.
Thank you. I'm Batman.
I am Batman. I had years to plan.
The plans were mine.
Yours?
What now?
I've carefully studied every Justice Leaguer, past and present, and created contingency plans to neutralize you, should that ever become necessary.
You gotta be kidding me with that.
Neutralize, not kill. Whoever implemented my plans altered them.
It's still a completely unacceptable breach of our trust.
None of us would ever do that to you.
Then you're damn fools.
That's right.
I'm also a man. I'm also, it's like, you are all superpowered beings. If I was on a team with Green Arrow and Black Canary, maybe not. It's like,
I'm not sure I have a problem with Batman's contingency plans, but letting somebody steal them was pretty damn dumb.
I've had some time to think about that, and I know how it happened. Security video from the Batcave.
He blurred out the time code.
Mirror Master's not that careful, and the technology, the scope of all this, he's not working alone.
The videos from the night we caught the Royal Flush Gang.
So whoever set them up with that interdimensional lockpick also gave Mirror Master the means to steal encrypted files from the Bat computer.
But the encryption
You know,
on
Barry,
your
you're
files
not that
is
dumb in
almost
this.
unbreakable. All but.
I can find them. As you say, my encryption is formidable, but in the event that it ever was cracked,
You had a contingency plan.
Had a contingency plans on
And you're
contingency
saying that
plans.
like it's a bad thing,
I got
Superman.
contingency plans on
But guess what?
contingency
They're in
plans, bitch.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
they're at Bel Rev. It's like, and listen, like Bel Rev, like a mile away. Like,
They're
Something like
inside
that.
the Superdome.
The solar flare will do most of the damage.
Solar flare.
When our ideal launch window opens in just over an hour, this magnificent creation will fly into the sun, trailing magnetic resonance.
And when it hits,
It will trigger a solar flare that will propagate at light speed along the magnetic trail we've left. And 8.5 minutes later, it will utterly destroy the sunward-facing side of the Earth.
oh my God.
That's quite an ambitious plan.
I thought you took care of him.
He should have been burning for weeks. Don't feel bad. Actually, none of you managed to finish the job. Did you get all that?
We did.
Phased in. We phased.
Take them down.
Who made you boss?
Let's all fight somebody that's not our mortal enemy.
Nope, they're gonna fight each other, so
No,
it's a
that'd
power.
be more fun if they fought different people, just to mix it up.
So what? It's Cyborg versus Vandal Savage.
I mean,
I think-
that's actually basically the plan in the Old Man Logan universe, where like all the villains win. They just all change hero they fight. It's like to get a better matchup.
Magneto, take out Iron Man. Okay.
Iron Man. I
They
need
just
to
had
distract
Mysterio to
Kang.
the X-Men to fuck with Wolverine, and then Wolverine did the rest. So is he like a Purple Lantern? Like what is like?
She's a Sapphire Lantern, and her
or Pink Lantern.
Yeah.
Is Sapphire blue?
Broke my heart and I'll never
Don't.
stop
It's
Yeah.
a star of Sapphire. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
She's
her
a Pink Lantern.
Adam Eve powers.
She uses love.
Ironically.
Yes.
It's a whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I know there's like a few colors of it.
There's a shit ton.
It's pretty much the entire light spectrum is a color, is like a lantern.
you didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I had hopes.
Why not?
Get smacked.
Bro, you gave her like a 10-hour training session on those normal people. She's ready.
Don't rip the tail off.
Is the tail going through the booty shorts?
Yes.
There's a hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
very fashion conscious.
Ben 10 aliens.
Pretty much. Starro!
Didn't I bury you alive?
Yeah, you probably should have just killed me.
I want
Isn't
my
everybody
boss to
failed just
make
because
a
Bane
back.
is a fucking idiot? Like, I didn't want to be dramatic.
Literally the
It'd be-
only thing.
it's like-
Yeah. If he had just, snapped his neck.
Yeah, just like all you had to do,
it'd be
like
done.
Except his back.
He was unconscious.
he thought he was dead. He's not very smart, like.
All the venom in his brain is just like.
Just
Oh no, not a pile of guns.
Why there's just a pile of guns here?
The laser gun's just in a pile with like
AK-47.
Like, it's just like.
You're good, but lately, I've had a lot of practice fighting you.
You were right.
That's fine.
I actually didn't remember that. I just wanted to say that.
Just batarang the fucking venom thing. Like, just
No, he's got to bring out his frustration because he buried.
Watch a Batman movie.
He buried him with his parents. He deserves to get a couple hits in.
Yeah, do it after he doesn't have venom running into him anymore. That's my biggest problem with Bane. It's like Batman, you just batarang the little tube. Like the little
That's how he beats him 90% of the time.
I mean, it is. You just unplug the thing, and then I'm gonna do it again.
Where's your R2D2 thing where you just like tap into the computer?
That
Yeah,
should
with
be.
the
That
oddly-
should be what.
With the
Cyborg has to
oddly
do.
phallic
Like
appendage.
he should not be typing. Like cyborgs should not have to type.
As he gets stabbed through the back, there's just a giant screen that says aborted.
Error.
Also,
404.
Cyborg implies there's like other heroes. So like, I guess we don't need to like take care of like anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, they mentioned Robin and past and present members of the
Yeah, so I'm
Justice
like,
League.
there's like, none of these other ones won't fight. Like,
I would assume when he
or all
means,
these other villains that aren't gonna get a good piece of the pie, they won't fight.
I would assume when he means past and present, it's like
They're dead.
it's well, yeah, they're like out of like Jay Garrick or Dr. Fate.
Minuteman.
Yeah.
Surprisingly fast.
What's the one dude? Oh, Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Wildcat's an OG.
The Green Guardsman.
Manual launch sequence engaged.
Alan Scott, Green Lantern.
Yeah.
This whole video is just gonna be us naming
Don't worry,
obscure.
Superman can just turn the Earth backwards
Bleak.
and just stop it.
Oh, good hug.
Hit him with the Captain Kirk special.
Taser hug. It's like. Okay, just send Superman after it. It'll be fine.
I don't have to save you.
Well, he's dead. Well, he's dead.
Batman might have a no-killing rule.
The Martian Manhunter does it.
There you go, Christian.
I'm about to say, I do that earlier.
Like, just start with that. Just do that in the beginning.
Oh!
There you go.
Don't worry, Batman had a contingency plan for this.
Absolutely.
Superman's still fighting Metallo. I haven't seen him in like a minute.
I like how they all just
Also,
lock
this is
in
like-
for half a second and are able to.
Also, everyone, yeah, basically. I
Metallo's
mean,
dead.
Metallo is like, the Metallo like Superman definitely shouldn't have fought.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just switch like
Yeah.
Superman and like Wonder
Metallo's
Woman.
the
Just
only
have
one
those
Green
two
Lantern.
swap.
Like,
and
just
it's
have
like-
Green Lantern fight the robot, and then have Superman like take
No,
care
here
of
I
her.
think actually Lantern
Like, she
probably
can't
is
do
the one
anything
that
to
needs
him.
to like.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
How?
She's
Fine. She's now more clothed.
She just had her original clothes that she wore.
Superman's already in pursuit.
On it.
Yeah, go give him a hand, because you can fly in space too.
Superman, where are you?
I'll give you coordinates, I guess. Like,
GPS.
Yeah, about that.
he's got defense systems. Oh no, it's just okay. I see. It's doing a bunch.
Oh, okay, then he needs help.
I was like, he should be like stronger near the sun, shouldn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Heat vision. He's safe.
Superman?
Can't talk now.
I'm busy.
Shut up.
You
Saving
had
all
time
your
to say
asses like
can't
I
talk
was-
now.
Did Hal Kate even get this close to the sun?
No.
Not this close. That missile. It shot tinier missiles.
Tinier missiles. Vandal took a book out of Batman. He was like, contingencies on contingencies.
He's had 90,000 years to think about this.
Just pick up.
Move the Earth.
Put the moon in the way.
Put the moon in the way.
Getting
There
ahead
you
of
go.
ourselves.
Superman just shows up. Turn around! What?
Catcher's
Turn around!
mitt. John, catcher's
Run!
mitt.
Run!
The solar flare is coming.
How do we stop it?
I don't know, but we've got less than 8 minutes to figure something out.
Hal. Hal. Turn around.
This
Hal.
is this is
Let's
actually
make a big mirror.
This is actually
It'll
pretty
be
cool,
fine.
pal.
You think he'll stop it? He'll stop it. Not this time.
I didn't stop it.
7 minutes to come up with something.
7 minutes.
Batman's like 7 minutes. Shit, I'll do it in 2. I've had a solar flare plan for 30 years.
Say the oath. That's how you become all powerful.
Like, this is cool.
Making the Nova Corps shoot. Yeah.
Maybe I could move the Earth out of the way.
If we had a week, I couldn't list all the reasons that won't work.
That's great. Thank you for. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, Superman can't do that.
He pulled a solar system one time.
That's dumb.
I know how they intended to survive. I already downloaded the specs when I interfaced with the control panel.
Can this building generate a signal strong enough to make the whole Earth intangible?
If we had enough power. Also, it would help if it were higher up.
How high?
Low orbit?
I can help you out with that.
Yes, but what
The
about the power?
Watchtower.
Teamwork.
What are we, some kind of super friends?
That's Superman's job. Carry the heavy
Lift.
things.
Where's Savage?
He's asleep.
They knocked him out. Like, Hal is putting in work here.
No, he actually is useful.
Normally he doesn't.
He's like significantly more useful
Actually-
in this than he was at any point in like the DC like animated.
I'm
universe
pretty
we
sure
were
this
watching.
came out right after or not, or maybe before the Green Lantern movie. So I don't think the damage had been done yet.
I would assume that makes sense.
Or at least before this was written. Don't worry, in 7 minutes we came up with a way to hook up the Hall of Doom to the Watchtower in a way that will save the whole Earth.
You're not wrong.
What about it, Victor? Is the displacement field ready?
I think so. I'd like to test.
I just realized this Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
Tom.
This is the test.
I just realized this Wonder Woman can fly, or is that just gravity?
No,
She can fly. That's why she has a plane.
We all became invisible.
Remember that time when we all floated to the Earth's core? Because our feet were intangible.
Well, you're all the same tangibilities, or just
Well,
stays
wow,
in the
they
same
showed more
place?
than New York, London, Paris, and DC. There's only 2.
It would have been easier if Superman just.
Good times.
They did the thing.
Well, really wave at her.
Hi, Barry.
Hey, man, see you.
And we threw the Legion of Doom into the sun along with Vandal Savage.
First, some news for those of you who haven't heard. The World Court has just found Vandal Savage guilty of crimes against humanity.
Tell them what the Immortal got.
Life in prison, without possibility of parole.
Oh, wow.
That prison's gonna be active for a while.
And now the main reason I called this session. In light of the breach of trust revealed to us during the Vandal Savage matter, we have to decide whether Batman should be allowed to remain in the League. All those in favor of...
Wait, before we vote, I think the accused should be allowed a few words in his defense.
Seconded.
Okay. Batman?
My actions don't require any defense. in the same situation, I'd do it again. As individuals, and even more so as a group, the Justice League is far too dangerous to lack a failsafe against any possible misuse of our power.
We use our power to protect the world. We always have.
And what if we ever used it for some other purpose? If you people can't see the potential danger of an out-of-control Justice League, I don't need to wait for a
I watched this movie a lot.
Batman's right though.
He is.
He's always right.
He's there's like multiple timelines.
He's Batman.
That are examples that are like.
What do you want?
You made contingency plans to stop everybody in the League just in case any one of us ever went bad.
My contingencies were intended to immobilize, not kill.
But Savage came up with a plan to bury you.
I assume so. It wasn't one of mine. Was that it?
With all that talk about unchecked power, you're still so arrogant you didn't bother to come
I'm
up
Batman.
with a plan to
I'm a
stop
dude.
yourself.
It's called a gun.
It's called the Justice League.
Just wanted to be sure.
Will you marry me?
What is it?
I was thinking that.
I want there to be somebody I can trust to keep the planet safe. Even from me.
Shoot me, please.
Put me down like a dog.
See, and like the kryptonite in that looks just like the kryptonite in Young Justice.
Well, I mean, that was the bullet.
Yeah.
Don't thank me. We're all part of the same team.
Yay.
Is there a post-credit scene?
Is there a scene? I don't believe so.
Yeah, no.
Because it's
I'm
not
joking.
a connected one.
Or is it?
Yeah, no.
I was fucking joking, but yeah.
Always worth checking. You never
very
know.
good. That was actually very good.
I really like that.
It's a great.
Yeah, it's a solid one.
I like the fact that they really kind of. Some of the other ones leaned into some of the goofy humor too much, with Flash being a dork, and like, oh, Green Lantern, you're a blah blah blah.
Yeah,
like,
this isn't nearly as like quippy as
Yes.
like Cape shit has become, like
Yeah.
especially as of late. Like,
Yeah.
And I like the fact. I mean, there was humor, and they made fun of some things.
But it
it
it's still
wasn't
kind of
like, yeah.
it's still kind of dumb. Like there are parts of it where it's very comic book like.
yeah, not all the plans
Like,
make
it's-
like a total amount
I'm
of
gonna
like
destroy
sense.
half the Earth.
Is
It's
this
like,
is this not a
cool.
bullet?
It's a bullet
That
shaped
looks like a bullet to me.
Looks like a rectangle.
thing of kryptonite. It's a bullet.
But yeah, like it's not. It's very comic booky without being super MCU quippy.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's very good. Came out in 2012. I don't know when the Green Lantern movie came out. I know
Was
it was
that early 2000s?
Like 2011.
Yeah,
Green
it came
Lantern
out
movie.
it came out after Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because like in
'Cause that
in
was
some of
supposed
those
to be
other
their answer.
animated ones that we've watched, I feel like Flash and Green Lantern are both a little bit too goofy.
Yeah.
And this one, they had a little bit of goof, like not so much Hal Jordan. He was more of the stick in the mud kind of Hal
Yeah.
Jordan, which I grew up with, so he was more closer to my generation of Hal Jordan.
The goofiest thing was when
You
he
know.
did the thumbs up.
Yeah, like
And Barry was like,
you
"Hi."
know. And they did more with Barry. Barry was still
Yeah.
Let's rank the plans. And how efficient.
All right, I like this.
About how
I like
effective
this.
they
Superman.
actually were.
Superman is
Kryptonite.
the most effective.
Most effective.
That's a good plan.
No,
if
the
you had aimed for
Alright,
the
if
head,
I'd say the good plans, like that's first, and then because I think that helps. Like, Martian Manhunter is very good. That might actually be the most effective.
yeah.
I think Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern using fear toxin on Green Lantern.
I feel like that's the most complex, but I feel like it's kind of dumb in the sense
I
of
wouldn't-
it's
I
like
just
what
think-
you just once the ring's off him, kill him.
Yeah,
You know what,
like,
like,
yeah, exactly.
okay, the
Like,
ring's
that's
off.
what I'm saying. Like,
Kill him.
Like, there's a lot of moving pieces in the Green
She
Lantern
wasn't
plan,
even
which I
there.
like.
She left.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
He's like,
but
well,
he but
okay,
he
just
let
sit
the
here and
ring
hold the
fall
robot
off,
forever. At
and
what
then
point
she
did he,
flew
like-
away. And it's like
Was he gonna
And for a
like,
while, and
try
I
to-
didn't know the plan, so I was like, okay, so like, isn't just like, wouldn't he just like if he saw what was like going on, like that there was some like world domination, he would just put the ring back on, like at that point, like he would leave and be like, oh,
I think
like,
that's why they secluded him to a cave.
yeah, and then the plan obviously ended up being like a rather quick, like it's 8 minutes, we're gonna shoot a thing at the
So,
sun.
but
Yeah,
in
it's
my
gonna-
mind would be that, again, got to remember, Batman's plan was just incapacitate,
Yeah.
not kill. So, what's her
They
name?
did adjust them.
The
kind of,
ex-girlfriend, she should have killed him, but didn't.
Yeah.
The same way Bane should have just killed Batman, but didn't.
Yeah, which is
and
the
it
biggest
was like,
flaw, like,
and
that's
meanwhile,
the dumbest
Savage is
plan.
like, "What's the matter with you people?
Yeah.
Like you just had to kill him. Why didn't you kill him?"
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I mean,
why he
like
was kinda mad at
his line when Martian Manhunter was like, "You didn't kill me." he was like, I thought you took care of them. And he's like, actually, none of them took care of any of us.
Yeah, like
Metallo was probably the only person that was like, I shot Superman.
So the three
Like,
good,
yeah, I did what I was supposed
the
to do.
three good plans are Superman, Manhunter, and Flash. Those are the three ones that are like, okay, these
I don't
ones
even
are
know
like
about,
pretty.
No, I don't even know if I agree with the Flash one.
No, the Flash one was
because-
good because like the Flash only dies without Batman.
Yeah.
So like that's Bane's fault. That's not like the only person that
But
saved.
They
Flash
all die
did-
without
actually,
Batman.
But
I mean,
the only
yes,
thing
but
that
the-
Flash didn't realize is that he could run by an iceberg. If he just ran
No,
by
but
an
the Wonder
iceberg,
Woman was
he
the
would've been
worst because
fine.
somebody outside of Batman saves
Like-
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like
For a
Cyborg saves
guy
Wonder
that's
Woman.
like a criminologist that knows a little bit about chemistry and shit, like it's kind of stupid that he wouldn't think about. Well, I should try different temperatures. And
I think
you know,
I think the key of that is he wouldn't be sitting there spending. Like he's so focused on maintaining speed and not
Yeah,
tripping.
there's like so many factors
Like,
going on.
he
So I actually
can't,
those three
like-
are good to me. Lanterns is good, but like
they don't finish it.
yeah, they don't finish him off.
Baines is good. Like
Baines
the
is all-
Batman
Baines
one
is the worst.
Baines is
the
terrible.
worst.
I mean, that was
Like,
the only
it's-
one
he
that
might as
wasn't
well have said,
Batman.
"I
Yeah,
want
that
my
was
partial
which makes
makeup
sense.
on."
I guess that the worst plan was the
Like-
one that Batman didn't make up.
Like,
So
yeah. Well, I guess that's good because Bane's a dope.
it's good that
So-
they use like the parents' angle to like
Yeah,
get him
that was
distracted.
fun.
Like that
Yeah.
makes
That's-
sense.
yeah,
But
it's
then
like,
what bothers me because like the Alfred thing was, I just thought you left. Like Alfred didn't go.
Oh, I
look
thought
for
you were
Batman.
chasing after.
Like,
Once I saw it
You
restored,
didn't-
I thought
well,
you were
like,
chasing
with
after.
what?
Who did it?
The car's here, the plane's here. Like where was
foot.
like when he just walked?
Yeah.
Batman's
The
got all
Bat
these-
bike.
Like, okay, so
Like,
that's a
like
little-
Manhunter doesn't
there
get
is, like,
saved
that
unless
was where I-
Batman's
why
still
did Alfred
alive
go
because
looking
Batman
for him?
knows the specific like
Right.
drug or whatever
Compound.
like that he needs to put
Right.
into his system. Flash wouldn't have lived without Batman. Like the three people that like the three good
Right.
plans are only solved because Batman is like still alive.
Right.
Yeah.
Like whereas like Jordan, I think could have like I think any of the Justice League if they had somehow survived, or even like Cyborg could have went like
Yeah.
talked to like
the
Cyborg
Wonder
could have
Woman
Cyborg
one,
could
though.
have handled the Hal Jordan and the Wonder Woman plans.
Okay, the
so
Wonder
like they're
Woman,
not as good.
No, but the problem with the Wonder Woman plans, it didn't take into account Cyborg. So it
Yes,
was
that's what I'm saying.
but
Which
like-
they know he existed.
no, but like it almost it was going to work.
It would have
It
worked
would've
if
worked.
Cyborg wasn't around.
But I'm saying that like the villain, the Batman Savage knows that Cyborg exists.
But
like,
that's
like, you know what I
Batman's
mean?
fault
Like-
for not updating his plan.
No, they just didn't take. I assume Batman has a cyborg plan too. They just didn't take it. That's what I assume.
It's in the
Like-
database though.
So he says
technically-
he only made
No, 'cause you
plans
see the-
for
no,
members of the Justice League.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he
Sure.
said he didn't have a plan for Cyborg.
Okay, fair.
doesn't-
said our
he
plan-
doesn't
Okay, then
account
they know
for
he
the plan.
exists though. So like, just you made a
Yeah,
made a
but
plan
Batman's
for
not
Batman.
going to make a contingency plan for
Just
every
get an
guy.
EMP or
Everybody on the
something.
planet.
It's just like-
he has 16 petabytes
in
of
case
storage.
Susie
ran-
gets
he ran out of memory
superpowers,
in the
this
hard
is the
drive, that
plan.
was
Just
it.
get an
He ran
EMP,
out.
man. Just get
He's like
Oh,
it's
the
in
plan
beta.
was the
It's
solar
in beta.
flare.
Yeah, I
It's just
guess,
not done
yeah.
yet. The beta's not done yet, so that's all.
I don't know. It's fun.
That's
I'm
pretty
not
funny,
being
though.
overly
No, I
serious.
know,
No,
that's
it's fine.
kind of more fun.
The fun
I
part
am
about
doing the
this
Batman
movie,
one. That's just because Bane's fucking stupid. That's just because Bane's.
the cool part about this movie is that all of Batman's plans were like released as voice clips by Kevin Conroy,
Which is super cool.
as like DVD like bonuses. So
Yeah, I've heard
he'll
those
literally
before.
sit there and he'll be like contingency
It's
program.
on YouTube.
Yeah, like if we wanted to, we could sit here and watch it.
It's like
They're
an hour long.
It's an hour.
I think. Hold on.
Okay, now I need to know.
I don't think
Let
it's
me
that
let me
long.
see.
Probably
I
like-
think it's like 15 minutes.
Overall, though, this is a really good.
This is a very good movie. Yes.
I like this one better than some of the other ones that we watched for sure. I don't know how
Oh,
to rank it. I'd have
100%.
to really think about it, but like, I definitely.
I'd
rank
argue
it.
better
that
than
this
most
is
of the
this
ones
is
we
top
watched.
5 probably
Yeah,
of
I
the
would agree with
DC
that,
AMU.
definitely.
Seriously?
Okay, it's up there with like
It's just
you
no
can
one
use
else.
signed out You can do- at the bottom.
Oh, you signed out. Gotcha.
Yeah, you don't gotta.
Oh no, it's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's see, it's not that long. It's just a DVD.
It's like
someone
10
made
people.
someone made them for like Hulk, Chucky, Go-Go.
Oh, it's not on Max with the thing as an extra.
No.
No.
Oh,
No, it's not like a DVD extra. It might
Could
be
it
there,
be?
but
I didn't even think about that. It might be. Hang on.
Well, let's edit this part out.
Justice.
yeah, we'll
I was
Yeah,
looking
the searching.
on the internet.
Justice League Doom.
No one will be seated while we're searching on the internet for the added.
Batman Betrays.
Yeah, I searched
Fall.
up contingency plan voiced by Batman.
Oh,
Batman
yeah,
Explains
right
How
here.
to Defeat
This is
This.
probably it.
He's got 17 million views. That's definitely.
After
First
the
you have-
ad.
yeah.
Doxing.
First, you have to put
Hamburger
a garage
door.
door in your house, and then you can defeat.
Hamburger
This is
door.
Batman. Security level Omega. Password Delta Charlie -27-5-1939.
Enable new protocol. Title: Agamemno
contingency.
This is the wrong
It doesn't
Batman.
actually look like this.
I understand.
We need to have plans in place to handle each and every one of us should we become a threat. The members of the League are my teammates, but we need to be prepared for the worst. Always. Agamemnon Contingency, file code name Last Son. If Superman ever becomes a threat to the planet, the following protocols will need to be enacted to ensure our survival. The sample of green kryptonite in Vault 7B, provided by Superman himself, will incapacitate him with brief exposure.
Great movie.
And prolonged exposure would, in all probability, be fatal. Portions of this kryptonite, under exposure to radiation, create a variation of kryptonite that is red in color. Side effects of
It's like a different plan.
kryptonite are unknown. Further testing is required.
But that's the point. Is he has plans to
Incapacitate.
incapacitate,
kill,
and
yeah.
Savage read it and was like, "Oh, kryptonite bullet."
However, his strength and speed make him a formidable opponent should he ever turn against us. His vulnerability to fire would be hard to exploit in a defensive position. However, research suggests that a nanite virus spiked with magnesium would cause his skin to combust in contact with the air, neutralizing him as a threat. Must investigate further. Agamemnon Contingency, file code name 2814. The ring of a Green Lantern is the most powerful weapon in the universe, limited only by the imagination of the bearer. The ring cannot be separated from the wielder except in the event of their death, and the ring's natural defenses prevent direct attack. But in order to use the ring, the core member needs to be able to see what they are doing. While an attack on the eyes would be ill-advised due to the defenses of the ring, see Table 38B for full offensive lists and their attendant probabilities of success. Research indicates that a post-hypnotic suggestion could be planted into the Green Lantern psyche, causing them to believe themselves blind. The ring...
This is like different. This is from something else, I think.
Enforced by their own willpower. Must test out this theory on Guy Gardner. File code name Olympus. Diana is a good friend, which is just one reason it would be difficult to face her in combat, should you turn against the League. It's not a thought I relish. But if it must be done, the following...
I'm pretty sure this is like the old, like the DCA, ACA.
I don't know.
She could then theoretically be trapped in an unending cycle of combat against a phantom opponent.
I'm pretty sure this is from the movie.
Feasibility of neural virtual reality technology. Agamemnon Contingency. File code name Polymer.
So there are some extra ones.
A unique opponent.
I think that was it.
Molecule of his body is under his command.
That's fine. We can stop.
Yeah.
There's extra ones that imply like, oh, Plastic Man was a member of the JLA, but he's not in the movie and stuff like that. I'm 99% sure that those released either before or after the movie, and were meant to tie into it. It might not be a 1-for-1, but some of those were literally 1-for-1. So it's just.
And this isn't a concept invented for this movie.
No.
No.
No, I mean,
It's
we
a
already
it's a
kind of
comic
know
thing.
that, like, because even in the one, what's the one meme that I see all the time where it's like, where Batman just like says, "Yeah, I know everybody's super ninja." It's like,
It's from Justice League.
That's unlimited, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
League.
yeah. Okay. So like, but basically, like, we've definitely let into the fact that Batman knows like everybody's secrets.
Batman's that guy.
Like he knows everybody's origin
If you
story.
give him enough prep time, he can do anything.
But how much is enough?
I mean,
8 minutes apparently.
Great.
He saved us from a solar flare. And
it's true. If he had a week, he couldn't name all the reasons that moving the Earth would have gone wrong.
That was pretty funny. That was like actually.
That's a good line.
That was the funny thing. It's like I just moved the Earth. It's like yeah, I'm not even gonna say why that's a bad idea. Like that's just great. Like it was just funny enough that it was like wink, wink. Yes, we all see that.
The high points of this movie are the get the bat ring ready. The Justice League's under attack by who? Me.
By me.
Like that's
a great line.
That's a highlight. The if I had a week, I couldn't list all the reasons why that won't work. Highlight.
The little Lois cameo is great.
Yep.
You know, like
Jimmy in the background.
Jimmy showing up, but like her saying, like you know, like when she kind of convinces Cyborg to do it. Like that's cute.
I love the nonchalantness of them in the opening, where they're
Yeah.
all just like, okay, like we're all flush cakes here. You take that one. I'll take this guy. Ace sucker punched me last time. I want to get even.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny though, like maybe once in a while just mix it up and not fight the person that you always fight. Like just maybe like, you know. And then when Superman just got bored. It looked like he was like, you know what? I got shit to do. Like,
I think Fillion did a good job, selling the.
What was that?
I think Fillion did a good job, selling the, because his is like an emotional, reasoning to get for it's the only plan that's like an emotional way to take the character out.
Yeah.
And it he does a good job selling it when she's telling him the gaslighting him basically.
And I think I think that's the thing. Like, to me, he does a great job.
Boss.
That's a tough thing in animation to do, and he did a really good job with that. Yeah.
Fillion's played Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He's
voiced him a bunch.
Yeah.
And now he's doing another.
Well, that's
Green
why
Lantern.
people are. That's why
I think that's why
because
people
it's
are
dude, he. Like, we all talk about the guys that are the classic voice actors, and we feel like they should get a chance to do live action. We say it all the time. And everybody says it on all these podcasts and stuff. But you know what? Okay, so let Filoni, even if he's too old now, fine, let him play a guy that's not going to be around very long.
Fillion.
Yeah,
Fillion. Like,
Nathan
let's let him,
Fillion.
what did I say, Filoni?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Let him actually have a chance to do it. Like, he deserves it.
Because he's also proved that he is a live action actor.
Yes. He's been.
He's one of those few that does really great in both fields.
And he's always good in what he does. Like, I think he's going to kill it in the movie.
Yeah.
I guarantee he's going to be a great Guy Gardner. Like, I think he finally, because he's done Hal Jordan a lot, and he's gotten him down pretty well. But
Has he ever done Jon Stewart? Okay. that landed flat. My bad.
But
God.
I think he's done serious with Hal, and I think he's finally gonna have his shot to be like a douche with Guy.
Guy Gardner.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. This has been our reaction to Justice League Doom. If you like this reaction, we have a ton of other DC reacts. We've reacted to the newest Batman Caped Crusader, all of the DC AMU.
Minus Constantine.
Minus the final Constantine thing. That's what I was fine. What else? What other DC reacts have we done? I feel like there's one other one that I'm forgetting.
I don't think so.
There's
Creature
other
Commandos.
stuff. Creature
And
Commandos.
we have a whole dry erase board of things,
Creature
literally
Commandos,
of things
yeah,
that
yeah.
we're talking about reacting to now.
We've got a ton of. We've got a ton of other content that's either coming out, has already come out, will come out soon. We're going to be reacting to a ton of different stuff.
Yeah. We're probably going to do a Dark Knight Returns part 1 and 2 next, but I don't know. Put in the comments.
Yeah,
if there's a DC
any
movie
specific
that you
DC
really
movies, probably
DC. If you're watching,
because we have a lot of this. We did the entire DC AMU.
AMU.
You can go watch those. There's probably. Do you have a playlist of those?
Yep, it's called the DC AMU Reacts.
Yeah, so go look at that. But yeah, we haven't watched on the channel at least most of the solo ones or standalone ones. So suggest some of those that you would want us to watch. Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. We love hearing from you guys. We're going to be starting a reaction to The Legend of Vox Machina today, actually. So be on the lookout for that, and take a look at our personal D&D content of Gods and Monsters. What Julian call it? I forgot
Beasts
the title.
and Nightmares.
Of Beasts and Nightmares. So check that out. It's been a lot of fun. We look forward to you guys seeing more of that as we do more of that.
Monsters is DC.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, my bad. It's maybe Julian, I don't know. We might be getting a letter from a lawyer soon. Who knows?
Yeah,
but we always appreciate the feedback, and please follow us on all of our platforms. It's in the link tree. We'll see you next time.
Bye.